Glam with all things glam. Welcome to Build a Bitch Workshop. This is video number 14.
We are pretty girls. We are pretty girls. We are pretty girls. I'm so pretty. We are pretty girls. We are pretty girls. We are pretty girls. You know I'm pretty.
Okay, so the purpose of me doing these videos, guys, is because I really wanted to show you all what happens when you do these hydrogel injections. I have literally had a crazy outpour of people asking me, are you an injector? Do you know an injector? Or where I can get hydrogel from. And I really want you all, before you make your final decision on what it is you're going to do with your body, I want you all to be mindful of the complications and the things that can happen after you get hydrogel. It's really not likely for you to be able to do a BBL after you receive hydrogel injections. Sometimes it's not likely for you to even receive another hydrogel, a round 2 of hydrogel. So I just wanted you all to be really mindful when you're making these decisions. So you have options. Most people say, well, I'm too skinny. That's what I get a lot of. If you're too skinny, there are doctors that do skinny BBLs. I'm a prime example. I had to gain 10 to 20 pounds before the doctor would operate on me because I was too small at the time to do a BBL. People say they're too big. Well, lose the weight. It's really worth it. It's your body. I'm not going to tell you what to do with yourself or how you can do things. That's not what I'm here for. The only thing that I can do is share my experience with you all. And literally at this point in the videos, by I want to say day 4 was a shower. By day 5, I had already fainted, passed out. I had already had a high fever. I was just not well, but not really recognizing the fact that I wasn't well. And sometimes when these girls go through these procedures and they begin to get sick, they don't go to the hospital. Well, I actually did go to the hospital more than one time before I was admitted. But I did go to the hospital, and I believe in these videos, matter of fact, I'm sure, at this point I had already been to the hospital once. So you really have to recognize the signs that your body is giving out or putting out there, and don't be ashamed to go to the hospital and say, look, this is not right. I couldn't breathe at one time. What I began to realize was I couldn't do compressions because I had a blood deficiency. I had a low hemoglobin. So if you have low blood and your heart is pumping your blood, you know, you can't wear a compression garment on your body. And you have to take note of the things that are going on with you. Nobody told me, hey, you can't wear compressions. You know, I had to figure that out on my own. So I just want you all, little porcelain dollies, to be extremely mindful of what you're doing to yourselves. Like, I do surgeries. Everybody knows I do surgeries. And I'm probably not going to stop anytime soon. I'm not going to do anything else to my body. I feel like I got my body where I want my body. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing surgeries or I'm going to stop doing procedures. So I wanted to pop in and say that. And I just want you all to be extremely knowledgeable about all of this stuff. Look, I'm going to be all the way honest with you all. I always have been. I got everything that I want. I literally do these videos to inform you all of these different procedures and different things that you can do to yourself and precautions that you need to take. And how do you say, terminology more so, that they use in the field for different procedures. So that's why I do this. I don't do this like to try to build up a fan base for this. I don't do this to try to gain any kind of cred. In fact, I try to keep the videos down at least to 10 minutes, 15 at the most, because I know that I get antsy and I do not want to sit there and watch a video that's like an hour long. It drives me crazy when somebody puts up a 25 to 30 minute video and they think I'm going to sit there and watch it all. I'm not. So that's the reason why I broke it up this way. This was over the course of about a month. Okay, so you may not see all of the days, but I will get as much information out for you as possible. You see these videos where these girls are actually going in and taking the hydrogel out. I did not do that. I never heard of anybody that has actually did a BBL on top of hydrogel, so this was pretty crazy.
Okay, I knew she was saying that the bed had to be set up a certain way for you to lay down and all that stuff, but when she came back all in pain and drugged up, shit, however the hell she laid down to get comfortable, I guess that's just what she did. And that whatever that boppy thing she said she had, it's down under there somewhere. She laying on that. She in pain and drugged up right now. But I guess what you doing? Oh, you taking off? These the drains. I gotta empty these drains. They said one of them will drain faster than the other one, and stuff be dripping everywhere. So that's why we put the this little. It's like a shower curtain thing, just to keep the stuff from getting all on the bed. Cause you see, it's already getting on the pillow right here. But this is a pillow that we bought ourselves, so we can throw this out. But yeah, she in pain. But I guess it'll be all worth it in the long run. I just wanted y'all to see the after effects. All right, let me empty this drain.
See, I told you all this wasn't pretty. I literally still have betadine on my face. So when I went in, I did the initial procedures that we spoke about, and then I added my arms and my chin because gaining the weight gave me a bigger chin than what I wanted. And this is still day one. All I'm doing is taking meds and falling asleep because I'm in so much pain. We figured out the way that you lay, obviously. There was no way around that shit hurts so bad. Like I'm so sore.
I recorded a video while you was knocked out.
Oh, okay. My nurse recorded a video. You know my nurse, DJ Fury. But I wouldn't trust anybody else with myself. I'm so picky, guys. I'm real picky. I wouldn't even trust an Uber to get me where I was going. So this is how everything looked. These are the
drains.
I like to call these drains bulbs because it reminds me of a light bulb. I have about 3 of them. I have a drain coming out my arms also. Maybe 4. I don't know. I mean, and my throat is super sore from them taking the fat from my submental. Oh, this is called a submental, guys. So the medical term for this is a submental when you want to get your under chin fat reduced or liposuction down.
Turkey neck.
It's not called a turkey neck. The medical term is a submental. My doctor was cool as shit. All right, I'm going back to sleep, and I'll see you guys on day 2. Okay, so this is day 2 post-op. I'm really drowsy and in so much pain. But apparently on my groups that I follow, there's been some discrepancies about fajas. So a stage 1 faja is supposed to be loose. It's loose-fitting faja so that you can actually drain. Okay, I'm still draining. Once those drains are taken away, then we move into stage 2 fajas, which are the ones that are tight. Also, when you get multiple procedures in one like I did, they're asking if I can sleep on my butt. How am I sleeping on my ass? Well, that's really the only option that I have in sideways. See, when you sleep sideways, eventually your hip will get sore. I've had injections in my hip also. So laying on my back sometimes is the best course of action. I just wanted to share that with you all. Again, I'm really, really drowsy. Oh, and I never really used that BBL pillow. My boppy has been my best friend. Like, the BBL pillow is a good thing to have. Very good thing to have because everybody's different. But this boppy has been my best friend. I've been laying on that on top of my pillows with a pillow underneath one leg and in between the other. So that's where I find comfort, guys. I told you. Can't do that shit. Y'all know I look wide, but that's the swelling. And there's a bit of bruising. I can't see it, but my nurse can. So I'm gonna show you guys. Come on, nurse.
What was that shit you just did when you first started with your arms out? What the hell were you doing?
I did that on the other part of the video because I wanted them to know, like, when you get your breast done, you can't do this.
Oh.
because that pectoral muscle won't allow it.
Okay.
A little bruise. All right, I'm gonna show you all how I'm using this bathroom.
You got a big bruise on your shoulder too. I guess what they was stabbing you. Wait, put that up there. I gotta change that bandage on that side too. On the other shoulder. The booty all pumped up.
Now I look like I got 10 grandkids.
Yeah, 'cause you got one of the big grandma booties that poke out.
Not because I'm walking slow like a turtle. I got all my boys, my beautiful girls, that I didn't have, by the way.
I'm gonna have to edit this because my bald head was on the camera.
Yo, let me share something with you all. I pissed myself. Very embarrassing. The thigh has a hole in it, okay?
I'm not finna film this. You said film it, so I'm gonna film it.
Film it, shit. I'm not gonna have that same accident, guys.
I gotta change that gauze on the back because I see the thing popping up.
I can't go with y'all looking. Get out.
Well, I told you.
So yesterday, I lost too much blood while on the table, so I had to have an emergency blood transfusion. Now I'm just getting a drip, saline. So I told y'all that this wasn't gonna be pretty. I'm hurting out of every area in my body. I didn't tell you guys, but they did what they call in the medical field a submental. That is actually the place between your chin and your throat. So because that was beginning to protrude, we lipoed that out. Also, I had to do an emergency blood transfusion. Now that's really scary because sometimes you can bleed out on the table. That's why you have to pick the correct doctor, the right doctor to know what to do when situations occur. I'm just in a lot of pain. This is day 2, little porcelain dollies, and I probably will get back with you all on day 3. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna stop taking the Percocets because I don't really like taking drugs. But what I will do is keep taking my nausea medicine to make sure that you're not obviously dizzy. But I'll see you guys again on video 3. And this is my day 3. So right now they're giving me potassium to help with the electrolytes in my heart. I gotta be honest, I don't know what the fuck that means. But if it's gonna help my heart, then let's do it. And this shit burns going in. So this is day 3, and this was the worst part of the whole ordeal, this poop. But like, when I tell y'all, it's no joke. You're gonna be sitting on this toilet for 30 minutes trying to get it out because you cannot push. Yeah, it's crazy. I said, here he comes to save the day. Mighty Master's on his way. Come on, wipe my booty. Come on, wipe my booty. Come on, wipe my butt. Look at this clown, girl. He's such a clown.
I'm sure
You can smell through there.
That's alright. I need a hazmat suit.
You can smell through there.
That's alright.
But you wiped my.
That's alright. I know how I smell.
You crazy, yo. You gonna stick your finger in it?
I'm just trying to record.
That's what you said. Come on. Look at this booty.
It stinks.
It don't stink. He lying. He lying to y'all. I keep a clean ass. You know my booty do not stink. That's on my teeth.
You gotta put your finger up in there and get it all. Make sure it's clean.
Yeah, you know about that. You the professional.
Clean in the booty. Nah, I'm getting the hell about here.
Okay, so this is day 3. It was a little rocky this morning because I was in the emergency room. I was dehydrated. I couldn't get enough hydration. They had to give me potassium. They had to give me a saline bag, which is actually what they gave me on day 2. Now, the reason why this is happening is because I knew that there would be complications. I have a blood deficiency. So my hemoglobin is always low. I did have to have a blood transfusion when I was on the table. And I knew that there was going to be complications. I didn't know to the extreme, but luckily I'm okay. I took a big poop. That is the hardest thing to do. Okay, so like literally you feel like, oh my God, is this shit ever going to come out? But we made it work. I'm doing fine.
Oh, man.
You can scan or pan or whatever it is.
Bruised up everywhere.
I know. Well, this is the reality of it though. You're gonna be bruised up. It's not pretty. Okay, so I know I look like I'm half dead, and I am right now. Yesterday I did not think I was gonna make it through the night. I have a temperature that is extremely high. I was prescribed Tylenol because I could not continue to do the opiates. Those give me a terrible migraine after you're coming down off of them, and the Tylenols don't do any better. They literally hold me over for like 3 hours. So, oh, I know my faja's open. I know it's supposed to be, you're supposed to keep this closed, guys, but I found that sleeping this way with it open is more comfortable for me. When I get up, I close it up, then I wear it that way. I actually have on 2 compressions, or 3, so, but I'm gonna ask the doctor if I could actually do acupuncture after I get a head massage. I'm gonna have to get a head massage because of this migraine and the medicine not helping at all. This will be after I have my drainage massage, so I may be able to take you guys to see that. I may not, but we'll see what they say. So we're in day 5. It's day 5. I had a doctor's appointment today.
It was second floor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the second floor. So I had an episode at that appointment, y'all. I passed out, I fainted. At least that's what they told me when I came to. And this is day 5 still. I had a very appointment where I had my lymphomic drain massage. No, it's my nerves. I know I was shaking, and they just put like a heating blanket on me to try to heat me up and give me fluids, of course. So still the same issues, just taking different forms. So it's still day 5, but we're here picking up Vicodin because I can do the oxys, the Percocets. I can do the Percocets. So they advised me that I had to take something, and if I couldn't take Percs, then it's gonna have to be Vicodin. I'll do that. I'm gonna take the Vicodin. I've been offline because I'm really focused on healing. Like, this healing process is brutal. It has not been easy at all. Seriously, I think this is the one that has affected me the most. Like, and I hate this. You know, I need to give me a new phone because I hate it looks like I'm looking away when I'm actually looking into the phone. And now it looks like I'm looking into the phone when I'm actually looking away. It's the weirdest shit ever. But my hands have been swollen up like bear paws, man. And in this one, I have no feeling at all. The best thing that the massage therapist told me, Wiley from Wiley Wednesdays at Elite Plastic Surgery, was she said that think of it like a corporation, and you're the boss of the corporation. That's your head. Your head is the boss. And every person that's working in the corporation is complaining about different things and different ailments. That's what's going on in my body right now. So when you have surgery on your whole body, every part of your body is complaining, which gives your head a headache. So that's why I had the headache, and that's why I had the fever. I got a hard no for the acupuncture, and I got a hard no for the head massage, but a yes for the Vicodin. So we're gonna see how that do, guys. If you like this video, I want you to comment below, or even if you don't like it, if you have something that you need to say, you need to get off your chest, comment below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you guys want to catch me on the next video, I need you all to subscribe and share this video with somebody who you think may need to see this video. Until the very next video, guys, later.
We are pretty girls.